All right. So we are live. So let me know, guys, if you can hear me, if I'm audible. We'll start the session whenever someone joins. All right. Let me see if I can hear. And let me know, guys, if somebody joins, if you can hear me properly, and I'll get started. If I'm audible, let's see. I see a few people joining. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me, guys, and that'll be helpful. We'll get started as soon as you let me know if you can hear me. And today is going to be a good discussion on. All right, Tavris, thank you so much, man. Thank you for joining. I see you every time joining the session, right? These people like you succeed with fitness, right? Or nutrition, or the people who are regular, right? They are the only ones staying lean, healthy, productive, full of energy, right? Other people are busy in doing things which are I don't know. But thanks for joining. And with that being said, so let's get started, Rice. Right. So today was a session. I was thinking about few more other topics, but I decided that these things have helped me. That when I started with my journey, these were the reasons I was not losing fat. And fortunately, unfortunately, at that time there was not a lot of education, and I didn't know what I didn't know, and I was just taking action on my own. And after falling a lot of times, getting up a lot of times, I realized that these are the reasons that my fat loss stopped. And I did few things with that, and I'll share why it happens and what you can do about it. Okay. So first of all is, I was, when it happened with me, I was eating too many calories. Okay. And when I was eating is, I was eating during the weekends. I used to do everything right from Monday to Friday, but on Saturday, Sundays, I was eating lot of food because I used to consider that weekends, okay, body doesn't know about weekends. And I used to eat from morning to night, and then Monday again I used to get sober, and okay, now I'm going to drag and do everything. So basically my weekly calories were very high, right? So what you do every day may not matter, but what matters is weekly average calories, right? So if from Monday to, let's say, Friday, you're eating 2000 calories every day, but on Friday, on Saturday and Sunday you ate 4000 calories each day, then cumulative it will be a lot, right? For the weekly average calories, you are above your maintenance and you will not lose fat. Okay. So I never realized that my weekends are as important as my weekdays. Okay. So if you realize that, keep your diet, your nutrition, your calories same Monday to Sunday, right? There should not be any difference. So this is the one reason a lot of people don't lose fat, because the weekends they just want to enjoy, and weekdays they are all good. But again, our body doesn't care about all these things. So we have to be very, very careful during the weekends. We are going to the parties and all those things. So we have to look at our calories and decide and plan, okay, this I can eat versus this I cannot eat. Okay. The second thing was, after I realized this, that okay, I'm going to be good on my weekends as well. I'm going to eat same thing like I'm doing on weekdays. Maybe 50, 100 calories plus minus is okay, but plus minus 1000 calories, I'm not going to eat more. Okay. Once I realized this, the second thing I did is that I started eating very, very low. So my calories were too low. Okay. Because I had no idea. I thought, okay, to lose fat, I need to eat very, very low, or maybe I don't need to eat at all, right? So my calories were close to 1000 calories every day, or 1100 calories. So what happened is, I did this for 8 months, 9 months, and I was skinny fat, right? My all the muscles disappeared, and I had a lot of fat on my what do you say, love handles, and on my stomach, and on my chest, and even on my back, right? And fat and muscles from other places was not visible at all. But basically I was skinny fat, and everything was gone, my muscles were gone, right? So then I realized that lowering your calories too much is going to have a negative impact on your muscles and on your fat, because it slows down your metabolism. Okay, so once you're fixing your calories, specifically for men, don't eat below 1900 calories or 1800 at the max. 1800 calories is what I say. For men, you should never go below 1800 calories. Okay, and so think about it. Okay, if you're eating 1400, 1500 calories, it's too low for you. Okay, it's not going to help. It's going to slow down your metabolism, and when metabolism slows down, it increases stress on your body, and when the body is stressed out, it tends to hold on to your fat. Okay, so don't eat too less calories. Try to eat moderate, under your maintenance, right? Not less than 1800. Okay, so increase your calories if you're eating too low and you're thinking that why I'm not losing fat. If the calories are too low, you're not going to lose fat. That's because the body tends to hold on to the last amount of fat you have. Okay, the third thing was that workouts. The workouts are, I know that the workouts may or may not help with the fat loss, but your workouts need to change sometimes. Okay, and why I said that is not because, okay, the workouts you lose more fat versus less fat, but here is the thing. Everybody has a life to live, right? Everybody has certain kind of stress in their life, the office stress, job stress, business stress, whatever it is. So you have to adjust your workouts according to your stress in your life. Okay. So if you have a lot of stress in your life and you still working out 1.5 hours every day, you are not going to build muscles and you are not going to even lose fat. You're going to hold on to the fat because you're already stressed out. And if you're working out more, so you're stressing out more. Unless you can sleep for 8 to 9 hours, it's okay. But if your sleep is also low, your job stress is more, you have to reduce the volume of your workouts, adjust the workouts. Okay, that's how you're going to build muscles and lose more fat, because that's going to improve your metabolism. Similarly, when your job stress is less and you're sleeping well and your life is all good, that's the time you have to push in your workouts and do more volume, do more days, so that you can build more muscles, you can fasten your metabolism, right? That's the time to lose more fat. Okay, because your body is all happy, it's well recovered. So that's what I say, that you have to phase out your workouts according to your lifestyle. You cannot just choose any workout from Google and just keep doing it forever, and that's not going to help you, right? That's what I did and suffered for a lot of years. Okay, so start phasing your workouts. Then another point is, you need a break for recovery, like weight loss I'm saying, like not fat loss. So when I say that, I mean for recovery, like you're working out right now. I think there'll be few weeks where, let's say you're traveling, your life is very, very stressed out. Those are the weeks you have to take deload weeks. Okay, now deload weeks are the weeks where you are doing less exercise, right? So if you're doing one exercise, you are doing 3 sets of that exercise, you'll cut off that 1 set, so you will be only doing 2 sets of that exercise, right? So that's called reducing the volume. That's called the deload weeks. Okay, so that is the week that you're taking, you're very stressed out. That's the week, very critical week. That depends on your lifestyle. Okay, so when you remember that, okay, next week I'm traveling and I'm very stressed out, I have meetings, take deload weeks, reduce 1 set from every exercise and keep doing it. Okay, so that'll ensure you're still losing fat, building muscles, and your body is not stressed out. Okay, that's what I do. That's if I have a lot of other work, I take that week as deload week. I don't completely give my workouts, I go to the gym, but those are my shortened workouts. Okay, and then what happens is, let's say you are eating low, like 300 calories below your maintenance from the last 3 months, 4 months, right? Then take a week where you are eating a little more, like let's say 200, 300 calories, and that week you have decided, okay, I'm not planning to lose any weight, I'm just planning to recover my body and eat a little bit more. Couple of hundred more calories means maybe a couple more fruits, right? Or a little bit more vegetables, or a little bit of whatever you want to eat. Okay. So what that will do is your weight might not increase, but might not decrease that week. But what that's going to do is that's going to remove the stress on your body, because if you're eating less for a longer period of time, your body is anyways stressed out. Okay. So to reduce that stress on your body, you have to sometimes take a week and eat a little bit more so that your body likes it. Okay. And when your body likes it, the body is less stressed out. And when the body is less stressed out, it's like built to lose fat. Okay. That's what we want. So I say after every 8 weeks of eating little low below your maintenance to lose fat, take a week where you are eating a little more. Okay. So that your body feels happy and you're good. That helps a lot, because once you do that, and from the next week you start eating a little low again, you're going to get better fat loss effect. Okay. So that's what, because your body is recovered for that 1 week because you ate a little bit more. Now once you start eating a little less from the next week, your body feels good and you start losing more fat. So this is very critical point, guys. This I realize, once I realize, I do it regularly. Okay, I do it whenever I want to lose a little bit of extra fat. I do it. Okay, I take a week where I eat a little more, and the next week I'm again in calorie deficit and I start losing more and more fat. Okay, so try that out. Okay, you need a little bit of break for your recovery. Okay, another point is, one thing that I made a lot of mistake with was my sleep routine. Okay, and you remember, I doubt that anyone stresses that even now, right? So there was nothing like 10 years back, but even now nobody gives importance to sleep. So this is on my body, the research that I did. So I used to sleep between 4 to 5 hours 10 12 years back, and I was working out and I was all good, right? But certainly my muscles were not at that point, if they were not growing. I was also not losing fat. Okay, leave aside muscles, I was not losing fat. Okay, and it was an eye opener for me that when I changed my sleep from 4 to 5 hours to 8 to 9 hours, suddenly within a month I lost around 2 to 3% body fat. Okay, so that's very important to realize, right? 2 to 3% of body fat of 150 pounds is it's a lot. Okay, it's not less within a month. So that's how important the sleep is, right? Again, the same concept. If you're sleeping less, your body is stressed out, and when your body is stressed out, it tends to hold on to the fat. Okay, so no matter how good your nutrition is, no matter how good your workouts are, if you're not sleeping well, you're not going to lose fat. And that's one of the first important mistake most of the people make, that they are just not sleeping well, and then they just keep guessing why they're not losing fat, right? So optimize your sleep routine, keep optimizing that, keep track of that, how much you're sleeping, how much is your REM sleep, how much is your deep sleep. These are very critical measures, and I even measured that, right? So I can tell you right now, I think if you see this, right, this is the watch I use, Fitbit. I think everybody knows about it, and this is the one I use to track my sleep, and I'm continuously trying to improve my sleep. And the day my REM sleep or deep sleep is off, I tend to figure out that what happened the last yesterday, that my sleep was not that deep, not that good, and I catch that, and I tend to not make the same mistake, right? Maybe I had some screens before I sleep. That's why I didn't have deep sleep. Maybe I was thinking a lot about work, right? I ate very late before bed, right? I just ate and then went to bed. Then I would not have good quality deep sleep. So all those things are very, very important in getting quality sleep. Okay, and it's a skill that needs to be learned. And if you want to lose fat, you have to learn it, right? And again, people think that okay, they can just go to bed and feel sleepy, and then they'll get good sleep. It doesn't happen like that. It's a skill that needs to be learned. Okay. Another point is, you're not losing fat is the protein. right? It's a magic pill that I always say that you have to eat zero point 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per pound of your body weight every day. Okay. And it's non-negotiable like sleep. You have to eat. And a lot of people ask me that can I eat one day and then for a few days I don't eat. So protein is different from fats and carbs. Okay, fats and carbs your body can store, convert to energy and do all those things. But I think protein, once you use it, it's either used by your muscles to repair the muscles, to recover the muscles, and it's gone. Okay, it's not like it's being stored somewhere. Okay, so you have to keep taking protein every day, every day. Missing a day is fine, but try to have at least 1 gram or zero point 0.8 gram of protein per pound of your body weight every day. It's non-negotiable. You can never lose fat and build muscles if you're not eating enough protein. Okay, so that's one point. And coming back to another point is that you may not be losing fat because you are not walking, right? So there's a good story that I think with respect to walking. So a few years back, I never considered walking as an exercise. Okay, I used to think, oh, you need to push your body doing cardio, and that's how you lose fat. Walking is just for people who just don't want to do anything. It's just waste of time. But once I started walking, I walk around 14,000 steps now every day. So once I started walking 10,000 steps every day, and I talk about it every day, it took me from 18% body fat to 12% body fat. Just walking, nothing else. Okay. Keeping all other variables same, I was walking 10,000 steps every day religiously. And that was a difference of 6 to 7% body fat. Can you imagine this, right? So walking is another magic pill that is very easy to do. It's not hard on your joints. You have to walk. Okay, the morning you decide, okay, in the morning I'm going to walk for an hour, for 1.5 hours, and try to complete as many steps as possible in the morning. That's what I do, right? So it's one of the things that very few people talk about. But yeah, a lot of people want to push their body doing cardio, but it's not required. Just do enough walking. Okay. Another thing is, if you're managing all these basic principles and still you're not losing fat, then it comes back to your hormones. And specifically, I don't talk about women. It's mostly I work with the men, and that too corporate men, right? So I know more about them. So it's all about your testosterone level, right? So your free testosterone levels and your ratio of those testosterone levels, right? So basically, the issue is a lot of people go to the doctor to for their blood checkups, but they don't know what the testosterone levels are, and it's sometimes very surprising, but that's the reality. And they have, you won't believe me, they have dropped by 30 to 40% in the last few years. Men has the lowest percentage of testosterone levels now, right? So if you compare someone in 1970s, that guy had used to have more strength, more testosterone levels than now the person in their 20s, 30s. Why is it happening? That's happening because of the bad lifestyle. Okay, so get your hormones checked, right? See their levels, are they all out of, it's very much possible if your sleep is not dialed in, protein is not there, you're not weightlifting, there's no way your testosterone levels are at balance. They are completely out, right? If you're feeling low in energy throughout the day, you're stressed out throughout the day, and your sex drive is low, right? So it's basically your testosterone levels. It should not be like that. There's something really wrong going on. So you have to be really careful. Ask your doctor to provide that report to you, and try, talk to me, maybe message me, right, and try to read it, right, what can be done to increase your testosterone levels. It's one of the most important hormone level, at least for men. Another point is, and I'm giving all these basic more bonus points, more than seven. So eating a lot of processed foods. Okay, now if even if you're eating 2000 calories, you can fill those 2000 calories with cookies, chips, and everything, and then you can say, okay, I'm eating below my calorie limit, and you might even lose weight. and you might lose fat, right? It's just energy in, energy out. But here is the issue: you will not be getting the nutrients required to build your body and the nutrients that will help you to keep your body healthy. Okay, if that doesn't happen, you're not going to build muscles or even lose fat. You will be losing fat in the short term, but not in the long term. Okay, that's what my point is. So it's not only about eating less than how much you require, it's also about eating good quality foods. So basically, the principle that I follow is the 80% of your food should be coming from high quality protein, fats, carbs, right? And the 20%, it's okay to eat certain cookies and everything, but the ratio of 80-20 needs to be managed each and every day. Okay, so eat a lot of foods which are not processed, right, which doesn't come in packets and everything, and you should be good, right? So Matt, see how you're doing the entire day with respect to your foods. Then another thing is, you don't know how to modify your macros. Okay, macros means your protein, your fat, and your carbs. You don't know how much to eat according to your lifestyle. Okay, and it's a pretty complex process sometimes. But the basics that I give you is, if you can eat 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight, the rest things you can take like 25% fats, and the remaining can be carbs. That's a very easy thing to do, right? But if you need specifically designed for your body, you have to work with some trainer or someone, right, who can completely design according to your lifestyle. So why they change? They will change on depending upon how stressed is your life, how intense are you going in your workouts. That's why they have to change. Okay, otherwise you can take this average, as I told you, the composition of the macros, and run with it. Okay, then the last thing that I say is that people don't lose fat is they develop bad relationship with food. Okay, so this is make some behavioral changes, some habit changes which you can sustain as per your lifestyle. Okay, so these were all the points, guys. I think that's why majority people don't lose fat. Okay, and keep your mindset at the right place. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, you may lose some fat initially and then you may be very excited, but again you're back to square one because your mindset is thinking in terms of weeks and months. Remove that. You have to think in terms of years, and sometimes you have to think even in terms of decades, right? It's difficult for me, it's difficult for everyone, but train your muscles to think in terms of years and decades, right? And you will be successful with fitness, losing fat. Okay, if someone, majority of the folks who come to me, they're looking for quick fixes, and I definitely tell them that you can lose certain amount of body fat, sure, but if you have that mindset, you are not going to sustain it after 3-4 months. It's very simple. So it all comes down to the mindset at the end of the day. So your question, okay, my weekends I be on the go a lot, and sometimes only have time to only eat dinner or meal planning shakes. Okay, yeah. So this is I think a good question, right? And I travel a lot as well, few months. So this is what I do. Okay, meal replacement shakes and everything is good. When you're traveling, you have to just keep in track of one thing, and that is protein. So what I do is I carry a lot of whey protein with me. So if I'm in a car, if I'm in plane, whatever, my whey protein is with me, my shake is with me. So that can be like 3 to 4 scoops. Okay, so I have 100 grams of protein with me, so I'm all covered for my protein. Okay, so do that. So first of all, you have to do that, take care of your protein. Okay, and then the second thing is you only have time to eat dinner, which is fine. If you have your protein 100 grams or already you have eaten, you're all good from protein perspective. Okay, and then what I do is I try to search for greens, leafy greens, salads, and everything, and I get salads everywhere. it doesn't matter where you are, you can get that raw salad anywhere. Okay, so I just stack that salad and I eat that salad as much as possible. So that's another thing. Okay, and sometimes what happens, I'm really hungry, so what I do is I drink black coffee. That's my substitute to curb my hunger. Okay, and so you can try that as well. And that's it. And I think a lot of times I stack on those protein bars. Keep protein bars, they are really good when you're traveling. They have 20-25 grams of protein, so that's it, they'll keep you full. This all protein things keep me full. And sometimes I get that the muscle milk and everything that you get, right? Take that, take 3 to 4 bottles, and get your protein intake. They are not bad. Okay, when you're traveling, they're not bad. I've been taking them from years, and it doesn't matter, they are all good. So follow this: protein, vegetables, and eat some good food. Like, there are really good options if you're traveling. Like Chipotle has that rice and beans, they are really good. Taco Bell has some good salads. So we always sometimes stop at Taco Bell. We sometimes do Chipotle. We sometimes try some Subways. They are really good, where you can get some good food, healthy food. Okay, so try that out. Okay, and sometimes if I'm driving, I even keep cooler with me, where I dump some Greek yogurt, some cottage cheese, some salads. So yeah, it's doable actually. If I'm driving 2-3 hours, I just keep, and when I'm hungry, I just pull off my car and I'll just eat my Greek yogurts, my boiled eggs, and everything. So as I'm saying, I'm realizing, right? It's easy. Actually, when you are traveling, it becomes easier to manage your protein intake and to eat better food. That's what I've realized. So try that out. Any other questions? I hope that helps you. But I don't want to make it sound easy. But yeah, it's easy once you're traveling. Just have those protein shakes. It's not going to harm you. I've been taking them from a long time. Okay. Any other questions, guys? All right. So I hope this helped you, and Tavris, you are doing a great job, man. I think I keep seeing you from the last few months. You're always there. You are making it happen. Would love to see how your transformation is going on, man. And I wish you all the best. Keep building muscles, keep losing fat, and let me know once you are close to 12% body fat, man. That'll be a terrific time to talk. Okay. And so we'll see you guys again next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with another good topic. Till then, see you guys. Bye.